Hi, my name is Melanie Wentzel, and I am one of the co-authors from Women Making a Difference by Women Changing the World Press. Being a part of this book and writing and learning and speaking and walking alongside this incredible set of co-authors and the team from Women Changing the World Press has just been a magnificent experience, so rich, so full of learnings and so full of joy. I'm so pleased to be a part of it, and I'm so pleased to be able to share a little today from my chapter with you. Now, a little about me. My background is in psychology, and my career has been dedicated to healthcare transformation, moving towards person-centered, integrated, value-based healthcare, thinking about health system redesign, and having a look at the ways that we can meaningfully implement change to improve health and care. I've worked in Australia, I work in the US and also in the UK. But my chapter doesn't speak specifically about my work. My chapter speaks about my approach to work, the learnings I've enjoyed over my career. It really is a love letter to women in business, which is the title of my chapter. And I hope that you take something away from it that resonates or that's meaningful, that inspires some thinking for you. And if you do, I've done my job. So a little from my chapter. Your personal brand, it's not necessarily about creating a logo or a LinkedIn following. It's about knowing who you are, staying true to her, telling others, and then turning up as her every day. It's for you to know and then communicate in word and action 4 things. First thing, your why. The contribution you want to make to the world, both personally and professionally. And if you're not sure yet, that's okay, but do some reading and have a think. Meditate on it. It'll find you. The second thing to know is your values. Now, these are easily the most important element of personal branding, and they will be your North Star as you navigate the business world. Thirdly, your ways of working. This is how you operate in the business world. It's what people can expect of you professionally. And finally, your special skills. So for me, I'm a systems thinker. I'm a leader who identifies and grows potential in others. And I love to celebrate achievement by telling the stories of the work that I'm a part of. Let's focus on your values. Your values, they're what make you unique. They are a special mix of drivers that will keep you steady when things get rough, and they will get rough. But my personal values, they are the personal and constant truths that I believe about myself and my work. The personal and constant truths I believe about myself and my work. They are the measure which I check against if I have a difficult decision to make or I'm reflecting on my work or my words or my actions, and they have never once let me down. I have 4 core values: integrity, authenticity, generosity without scorekeeping, and quality. Integrity is doing the right thing even when no one is looking, and that includes in the quality of your work. When you act with integrity, when you do the right thing at the right time in the right way, when you do it well, you become professionally bulletproof. You never have to look back over your shoulder. Authenticity is turning up as a whole person, as your whole self, and the same version of that whole person every time, and it matters. It's having the courage to ask questions when you don't know something, to ask for help when you need it, for saying no when someone reaches your boundaries, and for really living your personal values. That authenticity, it engenders trust. And most importantly, it creates a safe space for others to be their authentic selves. It's a real gift. Thirdly, generosity without scorekeeping. Now, this by far has been one of the most meaningful enablers of building my own career. Because when you give without the expectation of a returned favor, when you give without creating a perceived debt, when you give of your time, your opinion, your knowledge, when you share, when you help someone else, just to help them be better, get better, feel more confident, it always comes back to you. What we do is we create a virtuous cycle of generosity, and it builds careers. And finally, quality, like excellence, is a choice, and the quality of your work is entirely within your control. Now, multiple iterations of review and feedback that don't make you popular with people who don't understand of quality and the value of co-creation and collaboration, who don't understand quality, who don't understand why it matters, but do it anyway. Do your work with excellence. Act in a quality manner. Persist if it matters to you as it does to me. By choosing excellence, by choosing quality, by being consistent with your quality, you do 4 things. You ensure your work aligns with and builds on your personal brand. You grow the people around you. You establish a set of standards that others can expect from you. You become consistent, a reliable, known entity. And you set an example for others who may be looking to you, especially for leadership. Ways of working and all the other bits and pieces around your personal brand are really important. I encourage you to read the book, read my chapter, and explore those ideas for yourself. I hope it triggers some thinking. I hope it triggers some sort of motivation. And I hope that you find value in the story that I've told in my chapter, A Love Letter to Women in Business.